Councillor Ratcliffe.
Thank you, Lord Mayor, for letting me in. This is a very simple matter. It's a case of the two largest parties in this council, the DUP and Sinn Féin, deciding at the outset a new council term to form an unholy alliance to sideline others. Given that Sinn Féin continue to defend and justify a campaign which saw the IRA deal with this agreement by way of bullet, I am not surprised that they are behind a proposal which removes the SDLP and two unionist voices from this forum. What is less clear to me is the DUP's position, unfortunately. Here we have a party, Lord Mayor, which obtained each and every seat it has on the council on a basis of the elected slogan, "Let's build unionism, not split it." Yet in one of the first decisions of the new council, what do we find? The DUP splitting from other unions to back the Sinn Féin proposal. Just a few months ago, we all received literature through our letterboxes from the DUP, which on the front right contained a box headed, "Our promise to you." They listed five pledges, the fifth of which was, "In this coronation year, we will cooperate with other unionists and put Northern Ireland first." Yet here we are tonight to discuss what? To discuss the DUP not cooperating with other unionists, but siding with Republicans in the coronation year. I appreciate that I am new to council, but as always, I always thought that elected representatives were bound by their promise to the electorate. Do others take a different view? We're about to find out. Unless the DUP find reverse gear in this issue, they will have misled their own voters and treated not just my electorates, but their own with contempt. Let me address directly some of the points which have been made in this issue. We are told that this will merely bring us into line with the practice of other councils. Maybe those who sought to portray themselves as champions of the ratepayer at the last meeting would like to set an example and bring us into line with Mid and East Antrim Council, where allowances for group leaders is 1/3 of what it is here. Perhaps they could be honest with the electorate and tell them, unlike the DUP and Sinn Féin group leaders, Alderman Berry, Councillor O'Hanlon and I were prepared to serve without any additional allowance whatsoever. It has been suggested that Councillor Berry and I could be briefed by Councillor Baxter as part of a DUP group. If the people of Cruiser had wanted another DUP councillor, they could have elected one. There was a candidate in the ballot paper from their party who didn't make it. Furthermore, this disingenuous offer was not made in private, but rather thrown out on the floor of the chamber. That's not how to do business. Finally, it has been suggested to me that there is some sort of parallel between the party leaders forum and the Assembly Commission, and that my leader has been happy to represent someone else. That is nonsense. The Commission is a decision-making body, and Jim's allocated his vote to the DUP representative only on a specific issue of flying the Union flag. Furthermore, he only did that after constructive engagement and discussions with the DUP, something which is tellingly absent within this council chamber, and is very unfortunate. Lord Mayor, the bottom line to this: do members of the DUP respect their own voters? Page 22 of the 2023 DUP manifesto said, "As unionist parties, we share a great deal more in common than divide us. More effective cooperation is something unionists across Northern Ireland want to see, regardless of their party's preference." Will we find common cause this evening, or will the DUP find themselves dividing unionism and treating not just my electorates in Cruiser, but every single person who voted for them on the basis that they would build unionism, not split it with contempt? Lord Mayor, permit me to address the DUP members directly. Be in no doubt that it is what you are doing this evening should you jump into bed again with Sinn Féin. Thank you, Lord Mayor.